It's Shien's turn.
Yeah, I gotta go get him because I'm evil.
Flying death kick.
Ah!
Kung Fu death.
I have to go get him because I'm evil.
60 would be a charge. And that's close enough for the rope dart.
Doesn't he have extra movement speed?
I don't know, man.
Or is that at later levels?
I glanced at the monk stat block.
I think it's later. I don't think he has it just yet.
I'm going to take a look.
No, not till 3rd level.
Yeah, you guys are still at 2. So.
For now.
For now. All right.
So he's going to charge.
Okay.
And he's going to rope dart it. And I don't have a fancy description for it like Joel does. He just goes hooah, and then the metal goes that way.
Just goes whoa, and the metal goes that way. That's what I got.
And that's a fumble.
Oh, roll to confirm.
That'd be 14.
He actually does not confirm his fumble, so it just misses.
Ooh.
If you would have lost. You would have done something with Joel's.
Would have thrown Joel's rope dart right into this river.
Like, oops.
Uh-oh.
Okay. So that does miss, and the dog is like, "Woo!" As you do that, you guys can get a bit better look at the rest of this area. So I'll open that up for you. And as you come around, this portion here seems to be a watchtower right over here and right over here.
You sure this isn't just like a really overcomplicated box fort?
I'm pretty sure there is the aspect of it in that sense, but you don't hear any alarms raised at this time, though. So it is now Queen Fisheye's turn and the bird crunchers, and she says, and a couple of them come to here, and they make a couple ranged attacks at the goblins.
But the goblins?
Goblin dog, I think.
Yeah, the goblin dog.
Okay.
So, these are Mazus's allies. Make roll 2d20s.
Well, so far my rolls have been pretty good.
Pretty good. Use them up all.
There you go.
Use them all up on the goblins. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. Hey, we're not raising an alarm.
That's true. Both of those hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage. Roll 2d4s. Ooh, max damage.
What?
You see your bird cruncher allies get a serious stance. Draw. And they almost split each other's arrows. They get so close. But it goes, and the dog just doesn't even make a sound. It just goes, and it falls off. Skaboosh. Into the water.
Man, why didn't we play goblins?
Yeah.
You see the bird crunchers at the end of this little battle go.
Very nicely done, everyone.
You say that in Goblin?
In Goblin.
They all smile their big, crooked, misaligned, teethy grin.
Now we shall take Thistletop.
Fisheye tugs at your leg, kind of puts her hands on her hips. My dum-dum's better than your dum-dums.
I mean, you thought the action economy was in our favor before.
Yeah, we can't be stopped. Let's keep this wagon train rolling. Let's just steamroll everything here.
I think that without your dum-dums, we cannot take Thistletop.
She looks at you, thinks for a second. Laws. Your long sight's not strong enough without bird crunchers.
Yes, we have much to learn from you.
Yes.
Kind of gags.
So they start to move forward. They do not start crossing yet,
Wayko, could Wayko do? I got a modified 17 intelligence to figure out how sturdy this bridge is.
That would be an engineering check.
Engineering. Okay. You can't
could
do
do
that
general
right?
perception if you're just wanting to get an idea of, hey,
Yeah, sure.
That doesn't look well put together.
I got a modified 19 for perception.
okay.
Yeah.
You definitely know that they have that the bridge itself looks sturdy. It has definitely had sturdy rope, and it's not exactly fresh rope, but it does have quite a bit of strength left in it. The only situation is that one side of it they've kind of subtly eaten through, so it doesn't allow as much weight on it. You could reinforce it, or you could take one at a time, a couple people at a time.
Just give him a moment. But I'm gonna probably have Wayko run across that bridge about halfway, and then go like, Gideon, what are you waiting for? Come on! Just try to get everyone on it as quick as possible for the lulz, you know.
Are we out of turn order?
Yes, technically.
Effectively. All right.
Cool.
I'm just gonna have Shien move to the other side.
Okay.
Come on, Gideon, come on! We have no time to spare, come on!
Just being nice and loud about it.
Oh yeah, but well, I guess not, maybe not. But he is.
Yeah. No. Yeah. No.
Well,
You gotta make
I
up your mind. Which one is it?
I can't keep purposefully giving us away because that joke will get old quick. But
So we will assume that this time there's a no. Okay.
He's eccentrically waving at him.
The whole Scooby-Doo sneaky thing.
Well, I probably shouldn't leave my charge too far alone, so I will follow along behind him.
Oh, good.
Bird crunchers are letting you guys move on.
So I'll make my way past over the bridge.
God damn. All right, fine. I'm just gonna go over there.
Not enough people on there.
Well, now that that's over.
I wanted to happen so badly.
Fisheye, we need your dum-dums with us.
Like, yeah, but they'll go over after when there's not so many of you because they know the bridge will collapse.
Those dum-dums first.
Yes, of course. Yes.
Emyrelda, come on.
She's on her way. She's awful suspicious of the goblins waving them to come across the bridge still.
Well, as you guys get over, and a couple of hers start to filter over, being smaller creatures, they don't seem to have the same type of limitation on this bridge as you do. So they start heading over. And when they get about here, you see that an arrow comes from the fort and sails past your head, Emmy, but hits this goblin here. Oh, and he took some damage earlier too. Oh. And yeah, basically it goes. Oh. And you don't get experience for that one, just so you know. No, I'm missing. I'm missing. Okay.
Quickly kill all the allies so we can get the experience.
And the other goblins over here go and stay over. And from up high,
That sounds about right.
Do I see where the arrow came from?
you do. You see up here.
From the other side of the murder hole.
From where? I missed it, sorry. The other side of the murder hole, whatever that is.
Murder hole? No, those are more in the keep gatehouse if there was one.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh, right
you,
So
here.
it's the same thing as an arrow slit.
yeah. So yeah, right there, you see one of them, and you see him turn back to his friend and go, and you hear a.
Where?
Oh, there's the alarm.
There's the alarm. Oh, I'm sorry, he's not on the proper layer yet. Him right there. All right.
And how good at climbing is she?
You don't know.
I can guarantee you he's better than Emmy.
I can guarantee you the goblins are better than me.
Just ostensibly.
All right. So you can see somewhat in this one. Over here, too. All right. That's what you see at this moment. And
Is
here.
there a spot over here that I can go to? Like, is that thorns or thistles or what?
There's not as many thistles here, so you wouldn't necessarily take damage if you get right up close to the kind of piecemeal wooden plank outside of this ramshackle fort.
Okay, since that's what we're doing, since we're being fired at, I guess I'm gonna go to cover to start.
Okay. If you guys want to go ahead and engage into combat, we'll have to roll initiative.
Yeah, I don't know if that counts as engagement into combat for
That doesn't.
moving to cover.
It's like
no.
an I'm out of here thing does not count as engaging in combat.
Well, since the alarm's kind of been rung already, Gideon's going to do Gideon and check the door.
With his foot.
Now, by check the door, do you mean with your foot or to actually check the door?
Well, he's been given enough hassle to check the door first to see if it's, trapped or, unlocked even before he boots it.
It is actually unlocked because, as you remember, one of them came.
Oh,
As you're remembering now, one of them was going in, and he didn't even fully get in before he saw the other goblins going, oh, like these are allies. So it actually is open. So do you wish to open it?
Yes.
Okay.
Look, guys, I'm opening a door.
With my hands.
I was gonna say, with your hands?
Look, Ma, hands.
Okay. So you open that door. What you see before you is the floor of the room is hard-packed soil, as if the builders either ran out of lumber after building the walls and the roof, or as if they simply never even thought about building a floor for a house. A number of poorly preserved horse and dog heads are mounted along the eastern wall,
oh,
while along the southern wall, you see there hangs a pair of large black feathered wings, and it's tacked to the wall with some daggers. And that's what you see.
Oh no, Vax.
Yeah, they got him. They finally got him. But as you're doing that, no one else has said they did anything, so he's firing again at. Let me see, who would he fire at? Mazus. That's who he fired at. Mazus. So the sentry fires at Mazus, and he does a. Let me see. He might not hit you though. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So he does hit you, and he hits you for 3 damage.
Ugh, I yield. I mean, no.
All right. So 3 damage to Mazus. And as that happens, you see another arrow come flying from the other side.
oh
And
boy.
you also hear a sloshing, kind of splashing and thumping sound over from this way. But he's rolling an attack on the only one he can. Well, he can see Mazus and Emmy. So let's see if this one targets Mazus or Emmy. It targets Mazus again. So,
They know a soft target when they see one.
well, technically the only one he can see. Yeah, it hits for 1 damage.
Emmy's gonna take that opportunity to squeeze past Gideon into the doorway.
It's not
No
safe out
one's
here.
doing
I'm going in.
anything.
Okay.
It's safer inside the goblin-infested war cave.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The
So as
storm and
anyone
all
else
that.
coming, she's gonna wave at people.
Do alchemists fire? Will that actually light things on fire?
It can. You can make me a perception check if you want to see if this wood is good for burning.
Oh, okay. 26.
You see that though this is kind of pieced together with ramshackle bits of wood that you would assume to be dry, because of the sea air and a lot of the things going on moisture-wise, there's actually relatively thick moss grown around large bits of it. And you don't think that this would be a very good place to just set a fire. It just probably wouldn't catch very well. Especially since the goblins have probably set multiple fires in there with their love for fire and not burned the place down yet.
This is true.
Damn, well, there goes that idea.
Goblin urine.
Yeah, just light it on fire and leave.
Well, this
Bye.
is easy.
You just light it on fire and walk away, and you don't look back because cool guys don't look back.
I told you to
Speaking of
shy.
lighting stuff on fire, I'm gonna ready my wand, my magic wand, and put a flame in my hand, so I'm ready for whatever comes out.
Okay,
Alright.
you're ready. You just walk in and ready in action to
Walk
blow
in,
apart.
wave at people, ready in action for whatever comes through. If
Okay,
I can do all that in the time frame that I have here,
okay.
considering we're out of turn order.
Well, I'm gonna put up a turn order just to have something going in case something happens.
Well, we're
Okay.
being attacked. I'm pretty sure we're
You
in
are.
combat at this
Yeah.
point.
You
All
are
right,
being
Wayko's gonna
attacked, so-
join. He's just
Yeah, it feels in character to have Shien and Magpie follow her in.
Okay. You guys position yourselves, and then we'll roll initiative. I'll give you a chance to position yourself in this round, and you will roll initiative.
Do I get my use magic device? The wand?
You wouldn't have to do that until you use it.
I thought I was going to
No.
use it to put the flame in my hand, because that's what it does.
Oh, it's the one to produce flame.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Use your magic device then. I see what you're saying.
So that way I have the flame ready for when something comes in, I can attack it.
Okay. Narratively, that can happen, except you set your hand on fire.
Except I got a 5.
You set your hand on fire.
Really?
Yes.
You
Take-
crit failed, didn't you?
Yep,
Yes.
that's a 1.
Yep.
That is a 1. And
Still
that's
a
a 5 on a use magic device. And using magic device is pretty simple until you roll a 1.
Until you fumble it.
Yeah, then bad things happen. Like setting yourself on fire, which you will have to put out next round, but right now you take 1d6 of fire damage. Roll for yourself.
the witch is thoroughly startled.
Yay!
One fire damage. Fine.
Man, we suck at this.
God bless
Wait,
you.
I
I'm
thought
using all my...
sometimes- Using all your ones on yourself. I see. I
Yes.
see how it is. All right. So you do that. And now we'll roll a new initiative because there was enough of a lapse in between to warrant a new initiative for everybody.
Many combats. Many.
Better.
Well, this initiative will probably last longer.
Some of the most Canadian chips of all possibilities. The Swiss chalet sauce chips.
Oh.
I nicknamed you the all-dressed Canadian on the website. So unless you petition for a change, you're named after a chip.
That's fair.
We'll just call you Chalet Sauce.
I'm a chippy guy.
Very chipper.
Okay. Does everybody have theirs,
Yep.
Yes.
including Shien?
Yes.
Okay.
Ooh, betcha.
Shien
All right.
rolled a 4.
Goblins get to go first. Now, this will immediately affect the turn order, as this is the turn that they were going. This is, I see that, Mazus. I see that. Time of reckoning is coming. Time of reckoning is coming.
Here come the ones.
So, this actually affects how the thing's going to go, because technically, Emmy is holding a action for this very happening, because
Except my hand's on fire.
except your hand's on fire, which you can't take the action you want to take.
Yeah.
But running from over to the over from the east, you see flip. 1, 2, 3 around the corner, possibly 4, 5,
Ugh.
6, goblins.
Stop.
Now we're talking.
6
Those are good
goblins. This one runs over and opens this door. That's his action for this turn. Let me see. That would give enough room for one of these guys to come forward, and they would. And they would. And then they decide, 3 of them, well, 4 actually, that can see, decide to volley at the big shiny one. So that's what happens inside first.
My purpose in life.
An arrow flies past your head. What's your armor? I can see.
18.
18? Yeah. One flies past your head. Another zings close to Shien's as it was aiming for you. One sticks into your side, and then another zings between your legs and tings off the ground. And you take a grand total of 1 damage.
You know, earlier when I was like, why don't we just play goblins? I take all that shit back.
Well, they didn't roll super well. Besides, these are regular goblins. Well, at least those 3 were. Those 4 were. All right. Yeah, I am one with the force. The force is one with me.
I'm one with the force and the force is with me. I'm one with the force and the force is with me.
There you go.
I'm one with Iomade, and the Iomade is one with me. Is that the...
There you go. Yeah, that's totally what he'd say. So that happens there. On the outside, there is one that is still visible, and Mazus is there. So he's going to fire at Mazus.
You made your choice.
What? Hey.
And he
that
crit
guy?
fails. He needs to confirm, though. He needs to confirm his crit fail.
Twang.
Double 1s. Someone bring up the crit thing.
Wow. His head explodes.
Yeah, it's
He
ranged.
strangles himself with his own bow.
It's ranged. I'll roll the percentile.
Next time on the Pathfinder Biff Olympics.
He looks down the barrel of, oh my god.
All right.
I think the trickster demon is rubbing off on me.
Yep, that trickster demon, man. I tell you, it's all foxy lady until someone starts rolling 1s.
I don't have whatever table Joel rolls on.
Do you have the link for the crit thing? We can just use that this time.
Yes, I do.
I think I might have found it. Oh wait, never, disregard, I didn't find it.
I got friendly fire. Your attack hits your ally closest to the target.
Okay, so Mazus, as you're looking up there, he kind of puts down and his foot slips and it slings back, and you hear another scream in the tower.
Yeah, right over, just arcs perfectly into the other tower.
Says something along the lines of, "Oh, fornicator with dogs."
So they all are.
Oh, do a dog run. That's messed up.
Laugh that hard, but
Special roll for the attack. You cannot miss, but it is possible to crit.
Oh, it is possible to crit on his ally.
Yeah.
So he rolls, but he does not crit his ally.
Okay, well, there you go.
that
So,
would have been
there you go.
great.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Would have been hilarious. All right.
Yeah.
So that's everything that has happened for the baddies.
Gideon.
Gideon. Slaughterhouse.
Just get right up in there.
Murder train!
Just put that one into the door.
All aboard the murder train.
I'm going to step there, and I am actually going to hit the one that is going into the door. Yeah.
You can totally do that.
Modified 22.
That hits.
That would be a 13.
13 damage.
Yep.
He's opening the door, and as he opens the door, and as he turns around, he just goes with his head. So he dead. His body falls limply to the ground. Your action done?
The only thing I'd be able to do at that point would be to 5-step, correct? No, I can't do anything. I've already moved. I've already 5-stepped.
You have a bonus action left.
Yeah,
Or
so
your
my
free
swift
action left.
my swift action and free action. No, there's nothing left for me to do at this point.
Okay.
Emmy is
Magpie.
going to free action to tell Gideon to guard behind them. Or not Gideon, Shien.
I'm a little preoccupied.
Yeah. Shien hears and obeys.
Like guard the door where she's like where Mazus is because
You're in the damn
Don't let
way.
Mazus in! Don't let
Oh, yeah.
Mazus in! You'll betray us all!
Oh, door.
No,
Oh,
there was
door.
sloshing outside. I'm thinking someone's coming around the fort behind us. That's just me though. And you're right, I am in the way. So, oh well.
Yep, it's not his turn yet anyway.
Yeah.
And Magpie will throw that alchemist fire he was going to throw before.
Okay.
Right on this dude.
Okay. So we're also going to get splash damage for Gideon. All right.
Yes, unfortunately. I was hoping you would stick a little further to the left.
I need to roll for something? Like reflex or whatever?
No, you're just going to take a point of splash.
Okay.
It's called splash damage. If you don't like it, go wind to the cleric.
Yeah, but you don't have a cleric. Go wind to the witch.
Go wind to the paladin. Oh wait.
Or just touch myself.
When I think about you,
Ah! 19 touch.
Wow.
Touch. You definitely hit him. Roll damage.
5, and he's on fire now.
5 and on fire. Okay.
So he'll take that damage again next round.
And you see this.
The goblins to his left, right, and bottom, as well as Gideon, unfortunately, are also going to take a point of fire damage.
Yes. So as you see his eyes as the fire explodes, and he's like,
And then he realizes it's him.
so yes, it kind of changes up very quickly for him. All right, that is Magpie's efficient and effective turn.
Good.
Mazus, you stick
Mazus.
around,
No,
or you can.
Mazus will twitch. There's a fire. And he goes
There's a
in
fire.
and lays some grease.
Man, we are all about lighting this paladin on fire.
oh.
That's the square that he's choosing. So Gideon is fine.
Okay.
Unless he wants to walk through it, which may or may not happen.
It may or may not.
Okay. So I'll roll the reflex saves while you do the damage.
16.
16. It doesn't matter that only one of them failed because they all go. And Gideon, you have this horrible momentary flashback, and your eyes just get, and your breath escapes you for just a moment, but the flames at the end of like 5 seconds subside backwards. It's like that armor got.
Well, little close.
The armor almost got a little wet from certain things, but
Man, you're going
okay.
to have a serious complex when this is all over.
Dude, I already do.
It cooks everything dry and it ruins all his pots.
He's taken to drinking soups, cold
Cold soups.
soup.
Vichyssoise. Cold
Vichyssoise.
potato leek soup.
He only reads by moonlight.
It's going to be interesting when, weapon enchants happen.
No. Oh.
So this guy opened this door. Can we see in there at all?
It's kind
Magpie
of
should
cracked. It's kind of cracked. You can get a perception. It's open, but not readily visible.
What, you mean his dead body didn't just slump over and open the door for us?
No.
No. No.
Marionette on strings.
Man, the ragdoll effects in this game is really bad.
Yeah, the ragdoll effects. I mean, come on. Considering that his head was sliced off, falling backwards with the swing made more sense. Just saying. All right. So that explosive turn was Mazus's.